my point is going to be really short. I feel like this is just the right time for it. This is, I mean, with your generation and there's so much awareness over there. I mean, all of a sudden we have the natural hair being, you know, the best thing ever, and people are just more aware now, and it's just exciting to see people, young people, some old as well, but mostly the young people embracing who they are naturally, just being themselves and not being afraid of that, you know? So that's one of the good things. I just think it's just the right time for it. And I'm excited to see where this awareness, like Benny was talking about, where it's gonna take us in the future.
Thank you. So I know you spoke earlier about.
Yeah. But what I wanted to say here, Benny talked about books and he brought up some real good points. My husband and I, we are readers. And there's a book written by Louis Farrakhan called The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews. And there's another one by Rudolph R. Winslow, From Babylon to Timbuktu. And we could go on and on and on about the millions of books that was written for us. But if you notice, Benny, when he said that we've been here before with Nat Turner, we've been here before with Malcolm X, we've been here before with Marcus Garvey, we've been here before. What is different? What is new? I have to go into the Bible as a woman of the word, and so is my husband. The Bible gave us, the Bible is our history book. It was written for us. And again, it went in and it was tainted. Books were taken out of there that made us aware of who we are. Esther is one of them. Esther in chapter 10, it was, yeah, I think it went up to verse 3, where it was taken out, but it's in the Apocrypha, where it continues, and so many books in there, like the Maccabees, and Tobit, and Judith, and the Wisdom of Solomon, and Syriac, you know, so much information in there telling us who we are. They saw it fit to go in and take it out, which brings me back, emancipation. Emancipation. Bob Marley said it rightly. Who can do it? Nobody can do it for us, because they're like the what's the name of the tree, honey?
They're stronger as because.
That's who these people are. You want to explain it?
Go ahead, Mama, explain it.
It's a tree that started, it's a tree or vine
The vine.
that starts from the bottom of the tree, and it is well thought out. That vine takes itself and it looks for the tallest and the biggest tree, and it takes its time and it wraps itself around the tree, and then it kills the tree. When it kills the tree, it takes the form of the tree. The tree is standing there, so you're looking at a tree that is dead, but it's alive, but in a different form. And that's what the Caucasian have done to us. They have taken our form, they have taken our integrity, they have taken our religion, they have taken everything of who we are and put themselves there. Yes. So when we now looking back, and like I said, who are we now and what is different? It's generational. And the generation now, like yourself, Diamond, like my handsome sons, they are the ones going to take this to the next level, not us, because we were properly conditioned in our mess, which we trying to get out of. But it takes people like myself, my cousin, who is so adamant with young kids, and we say no more. No more. It's do or die for us now to bring our children to the next level. We have no time for nonsense. We don't go do this no more. If I had listened to the media and so many other social network out there, who for some reason their purpose is to taint Africa, I will not be sitting here talking to you today. She got it, I got it, he got it. But if I say, you know what, we were going to France, like my cousin said, or we're going to Switzerland, you will get a whole different perspective. But when you say Africa, it's like, really, really, really? And I say, yes, really. You know, yes, really. I'm going for a whole month in Africa. And with information that I have gathered and the determination to bring more people here, to show them, because their mind is like the strangler's fictors. They cannot see beyond what they have been told and what they've been taught. And to emancipate yourself, like my brother just said here, we have to take it from here, take it from Marcus Garvey, and if you notice, all the leaders who was raised up to free our mind from the mess, they always take them. Like a lot of people can't talk about Farrakhan in the open. Why not? Why you can't say Farrakhan word? What is he doing that you all didn't do? What is he doing? What did Malcolm X? They fought to show us what is going on, and yet you all continue to do it, but yet when we talk about it all, you mad. This player, LeBron, had a t-shirt. What was the t-shirt that said? We what? What was the t-shirt? Come on. It said, we die. I don't know how it went, but the last one was, when we die, you all complain about everything, but when we die, you all stay silent. After raping our country, taking everything. So we done. We done. We are done. Let the generation come, and let me tell you, they are coming. They are coming. It's a different world and it's a different order. And I love that part of the movie when the king, the young man who played the king, when he went under the dust and he went to visit his ancestors, and the first one dropped from the tree was the panther, which was his father. And he said, you gotta go back. You gotta go back. You gotta go. And that's what we are doing. We are coming back. We think that this is just natural. No, it's not. We got to listen to all of them and not be ashamed of them, because a lot of them have died. A lot of them have died. And yes, emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. Only we can do that. Nobody could do that for us.
Just to piggyback on that, we always say that part of the song, but the end of it says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, none but ourselves can free our mind. Here's the part now. Have no fear for atomic energy, because none of them can stop the time. Nothing can stop the time. Yeah, when you go back and you look at Bob Marley concerts, you see nothing but white people. The message wasn't for them.
Yes.
The message was for us.
Yes.
But again, I hate to say it this way, but the Africans in America who call themselves Africans American, I don't know what that term means, but anyway, not to disrespect anyone, they were so bamboozled, they couldn't see anything outside of America coming to them. So when Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, all them guys were singing, they wasn't moving to it. They thought it was just song, and the white people always run to grab it, our thing. Always run to grab our thing. Always run to grab it. And we sit back and watch it.
But that was part of the conditioning.
We sit back and watch it.
It was part of the conditioning.
Because they're always seeking to grab our things. You see, you cannot take something that you don't. If I have wisdom, there's no need for me to seek it. If I have all these resources, no need for me to seek it. So the white nation has nothing. They have no wisdom, have nothing. The only nature they have is to kill, steal, and destroy.
That is them.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they are being taken from us, because they have nothing. We have it all.
And back to the primordial point, which you just, made a good statement. They have nothing. And if they understand, they come from us. Okay? You know what was more shocking to me, first time I ever heard it was last summer. I was working for a Jewish couple, and something on the news come on. And the woman said, what's he talking about? Don't he know we all came from Africa? And I'm like, a Jew? Well, you understand Jewish. Ish mean like or shit. So when you say Jewish, the only Jewish people could call themselves Jew is the Hebrew Israelite.
They are not no Jews.
Okay? Those who we think are Jews are really
Not.
Ashkenazis
Yes.
from Kazakh.
Ah, there you go.
Okay?
Tell it.
So when we start to understand the fullness of Wake Up and Live, that song from Bob Marley, go back and listen to them old Bob Marley, old Peter Tosh, old Bunny Wailer. Those music is for us.
Yes.
And they give you so much. Only a black man from the Caribbean could say Christopher Columbus is a damn blasted liar. Only a black man could sing England is a bitch.
Tell it.
Because we know, we understand this where it came from.
Yes.
Yes.
They have nothing to offer but,
Yes.
as his brother said, destruction.
And these people know the truth, because I was working with this gentleman. I work in the health system, and there was this Caucasian man had a stroke, and I went into his room and I was talking to him and his son. They look like Christians, and I look at the side table and there was a Bible, and I said, "So I see you're a believer. What's your favorite book?" And we started to talk, and then he said, then I look at him and said, "Do you know we are the people?" He looked at me and he said, "I know you are." He said, "I know you are." And I said, "Did you preach it in your church?" He said, "I tried, but they wouldn't allow me." That's how deep this thing is. That's how deep it is. And only the Most High could emancipate us and free us from all of this. When I travel and I see the condition of our people, they have the very rich and the very poor. And yet the poor is so rich. Solomon talked about that in Proverbs. He said, "I've seen the servant ride, walking while the other set walking on how we go again, honey? I forgot how the proverb went.
I remember that.
So here we are. And I'm saying to you young people, run on. It's not us doing the work. Physically, it looks like it, but it's the ancestors who are interceding for us. This is your time. Run on. Run on with no fear. Run on with no fear. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful. It's not going to get you anywhere. Because you'll have to stay focused. Because they are ready for us also. Don't forget that. They are ready for us. Because these people, if you steal something, what do? You do everything to what?
Protect it.
Done.
Have no fear for atomic energy.
I've met ourselves, can you never mind?